Happy holidays, everybody. Thought you'd never see another video on this channel. I'm the one and only Jackuwarz, and I'm finally back for more, you guessed it, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Online races featuring the Gaming Master Guys. Don't worry, I promise. Sometime, eventually, I'll make videos not related to this. But, that really has been the theme of this year. I really took an off year on YouTube. Not only because the year of Mario Kart that I had, such a huge project last year, and I really wanted to give myself a break on YouTube. I had a bigger role in my job. I'm a shift leader, so you can imagine I have more time spent there, just getting work in and stuff. And I've been affording a lot of good equipment. I got a new microphone, got more monitors, new capture card, new everything really. And I don't know, I'm gonna keep on going and see if I can run out of stuff to buy. And then once I'm finally done working at my job, maybe I'll get out of that job and then come back here on YouTube. And then maybe really go big, maybe make more ambitious content, and all that good stuff. That's what I eventually really want to get back to doing. It is when I really get back into making content here, I really want to go big. But I haven't really explained what we're gonna be watching here. So this is the Game Master Guys' holiday races. He's already John's already got parts 1 and 2 as of this recording already up on his channel. So I have part 1 of his side in the description, so you can go ahead and check that out. I'll also have the same thing for part 2, which I'll upload I think tomorrow, when this video goes out. And I'll do a little unique thing for this year's holiday races. Instead, this part 1, I'm gonna treat for these 3 parts of the holiday races. I'm gonna treat it like a Christmas Carol, as in we'll do like a past, present, future thing. So that means mainly in this video I'm gonna be discussing everything about the past. So in a sense, I'll go over a recap of my 2018 for you guys, and then I guess in part 2 I'll do some present stuff. Kind of already went over that in just the first minute about me, my current status and my job, and if I'm gonna come back to YouTube. But I think I got a couple more stuff I can discuss about that. But anyways, I'd like to talk about the whole year in review. Definitely took a step back down as compared to 2017. For the channel on its own sakes there. Like, I didn't have any playthroughs. All I really did for the channel this year was I still hosted my annual Mario Kart 8 birthday tournament. And I really wish speaking of that, I have all the streams still archived on my channel. I just have to get around to editing them or re-uploading them. That, and I think a reason why is because I still haven't yet to get them up is those streams that I had back then weren't in the best shape because they keep on cutting out because of the internet. That's another thing I've worked on as of recently. I switched over to wired internet, which means I have no drop off in my internet at all. So that means my internet is much more consistent and overall much more stable. So with that being done, you can definitely expect more live streams if I can get around to it. I'm thinking about maybe having a live stream for New Year's. Why not? I've always wanted to live stream on the count of New Year. And depending if, say, my parents go out and then I'm home alone with my sister, then maybe I'll do just that, a live stream, probably myself playing Smash Brothers Ultimate, and then we'll have the countdown, kind of like what I did with Starlink and Smash Ultimate. Before they came out, I had a little counter there too. We do the same thing for New Year's. Anyways, getting back to it. So yeah, this year from this channel, it's really only been streams, the Mario Kart 8 birthday tournament, and there's always a few co-stars on John's channel, whether it be some online matches in Smash Bros. Ultimate and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I think I'm pretty sure there's another co-star in one of John's videos that I'm missing, just not off the top of my head. So it's a shame I have my job. I got all this equipment from the money I've accumulated from my job and buying all this equipment. Yet I really haven't even used it as much as I wanted it to. Like I got this microphone, this new one. I'm looking to getting some acoustic foam for that sometime soon. But I really haven't found as much time as I wanted to after I got it. Maybe I only used it for a few videos whenever I had the chance to, and that's pretty much it. Same goes for a lot of my other stuff here too, like my monitors. Then again, I do use all my monitors, the second one, for, say, gaming. Or rather, two of them for browsing on my computer, watching YouTube videos. That's always a handy thing, having two monitors for that kind of thing. So hopefully, I'm looking. What I'm really wanting to do in 2019 is maybe make some steps for myself in the future. For the future, maybe see if I can't push myself back into getting into more YouTube. Does that mean whether or not I'll still maintain my job just for that, or maybe try and fit in both? Who knows? Anyways, another thing about 2018, I'll speak on the Nintendo part. There's no doubt in my mind that 2018 wasn't really close in surpassing what Nintendo brought to us back in 2017. I mean, you're looking at really Nintendo's their biggest release from this year was Smash Bros. Ultimate, which didn't come out until just a few weeks ago. So you can imagine before December 7th, there wasn't really any big juggernaut titles that Nintendo released. Aside from, say, Mario Tennis Aces or Super Mario Party, but let's be honest here, those weren't killer apps for the Switch. The likes of Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, Smash Bros. Ultimate, and Mario Kart Deluxe, and Splatoon. Those are the games that consumers would buy for the Switch. Or you would buy those games. You'd buy the Switch just to buy those games. So, yeah. The fact that that's all we got from the first party department in Nintendo was a little disappointing. But then again, it's made up for all their third-party titles that got released this year. You know, like Wolfenstein 2: The New Colossus, even though I've yet to get around to playing it. I mean, it's out. I just need to find the time. And a little budget, too. Actually fit in that with my my transaction history and that good stuff. Anyways, I really needed to take money out of my conversation here, but... So, another good batch of third-party titles that were released for the Switch. Like I already said, we had Wolfenstein 2. We also had some good stuff from Ubisoft. We got more DLC for Mario and Rabbids, but the big title, I think you guys already know what I'm about to bring it into, Starlink Battle for Atlas. That was one of my more higher anticipated games, and a shame with the internet that I had at the time, I didn't give you guys as much content as I wanted to from that game. But I guess to follow up on that, now I have a lot of, I sucked in about 50 hours at least in that game. I guess you guys want to hear my my long-term takes of the game. It's well, to put it, to put it shortly, there's a lot left to be desired in Starlink, and there's not a whole lot that you're really missing from the game. I mean, if you see a good chunk of the gameplay, that's really all the game is. It's you taking down extractors, taking out primes, taking out dreadnoughts, and that's pretty much it. And rinse and repeat. So, hopefully, if there's some DLC that comes out for Starlink, maybe with it they'll include more variety and different kind of bosses. But it's nice to have a game that ambitious and to have an open world game like that. But unfortunately, it was at the cost of a lot of enemy variety. So that's a shame. But hopefully, it paves the way for what could be even greater. From, say, if they really make a in-depth, if Nintendo gives Ubisoft the right to make a more in-depth Star Fox game, because I would be like a day 50 or negative 50 player or whatever, as in I would pre-order that in a heartbeat. I wouldn't care what kind of pre-order we would be getting. Then again, I probably would just get the game digitally the moment I have access to it. But enough about me gushing about how if Star Fox gets released for the Switch, it could change everything. But to be honest, it really could, if they really did come out with a Star Fox game for the Switch, because I would have that, and then I wouldn't feel as though I'm forced to play the other games that's already out, because there are games that are actually released and produced. No, I have my dream game right here, and then whenever I want to get some multiplayer, I could go back to these games and play them. Instead, it feels like if I were to play Splatoon, Mario Kart, or Smash Brothers, I'm only playing it because there's nothing else to play. That's something I really wish sometime in the near future that won't be the case anymore. Like, you'll have a diverse variety of games that you can play on the Switch, whether it be open world space adventure, Star Fox game, a racing simulator for the Switch. I heard there's going to be a lot of great racing games coming out in 2019. Don't ask me for a list of the games because they're not off the top of my head, but there's some good ones coming out. Anyways, that and there's just so many. I really feel like if they do get more games for the Switch, then I can finally really put the Switch up there for my favorite console of all time. But with what we got right now, it's I'm really having a hard time expressing how I really enjoy with my time with the Switch. Like, it's if like, say if the Switch were to die off right now, then it would be in the conversation of it's one of those forgettable, or like it came and went kind of deals. As in, it would mirror like my experience with the Wii U or the Wii. Kind of like that, but what really makes a console memorable is those games. So hopefully, in the future we can get more of those games. I'm really diversing off into like futuristic stuff. This first part should be me talking about how 2018's been going, but really that's all I really had to say about 2018. It's not. I didn't really keep if there was a chart and 2018 was going up, it didn't maintain that going up. It kind of dipped down a little bit, and so it goes with how things have been going, I suppose. I don't know, but I'm gonna do a lot. Anyways, that's been the part. I'm gonna have 2 more parts going up. Link in the description to John's perspective and the live commentary of these races. So tune in next time for part 2 of these 2018 Gaming Master Guys holiday races, as we discuss we have the commentary of Christmas present. We just had the commentary of Christmas past. There. But anyways, I'll catch you guys later.